What's up, everybody? Minx, before we get started, we got the static situation. Why don't you get your camera straight? All right. Good. Okay, stop. That aux cord. Yeah, mine do the same damn thing. Yeah, mine do the same shit. Anyway, we are here, folks. What's up to everybody tuning in with us tonight? We are indeed live. We switched it up today. This might be an ongoing thing starting tonight, effectively right now. The RTIM show will no longer be on Caffeine TV.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, hold on.
Reason being, number one, everybody knows that Caffeine started off as a what we thought was a gaming site and a platform for smaller platforms such as ourselves, and it has turned into battle rap and dance battle central. No matter how often we try to go on there, we're constantly getting kicked off because of the URL battles, the dance battles, the this battle, da 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 da. And our viewers were becoming increasingly frustrated with the fact that we kept getting kicked off. Like, y'all don't see it on y'all's end because, but a lot of times we've had to stop in the middle of our topics just to, come back to Caffeine to make sure our viewers there don't miss anything. And while it's frustrating, we just have to do what we have to do and have to cut ties with Caffeine. But we thank you for the run. If there's anybody on Caffeine that has been following us for a while and would like to, stick with us, we are always on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. We've been trying to get you over there for a minute for this specific reason because we knew eventually we had to come to an end with Caffeine. However, you can always download the free Station Head app. We're back on Station Head where we began at first. When Mink says back to the motherland.
Technically,
you're right.
That is the truth. We started.
We started. Never forget where you come from, bitch.
I know everybody over there is probably like, yo, these bitches again.
Yeah, these bitches again and again and again and again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the RTIM show. We are your hosts. I am 759 on the screen and on the scene, ready to do my thing, joined by my homegirl, everyone's favorite Minx. It's the Bronx bully, the beast from the east with a gap in her teeth, but it's perfectly okay. AKA Merciless Minx, AKA Bruja Nasty, Bruja Nasty, if you're nasty. It's my homegirl, Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Minx Cooter. Just call her whatever you want to call her. Just don't call her copycat. Do they dig Minx or do they dig?
I hope they did.
And if not, we do have two words for you.
Le Cheval.
Yes, ma'am. So we are back. This feels like a premiere of sorts for those who are on new to Station Head that didn't get the foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans that was the RTIM show last year. If you are new on the platform, welcome. And if you're new visiting the show, welcome. What we do here, for those who don't know, we give you current topics, hot topics, gossip, little stuff like that. Minx likes to sprinkle in some crypto here and there, some NFT talk. We try to mix it up. But we just want to provide you guys with a good time and a little mini distraction of all the bad shit that's been happening in the world. And trust me, there's been some bad things going on in the world. First and foremost, positive vibes, positive light to the people down in Louisiana and the Gulf Coast. Hopefully we haven't had, any major casualties, anything like that. So, first off, we want to start with that. 16 years after Katrina and all this other stuff. And, I feel bad for the people in Louisiana and the Gulf Coast. I really do.
What's up, Five Deep?
What up, Five Deep?
I just put it in in the comments. Well, as the stream last show on caffeine. Follow us on. You know what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We hate to do it to y'all, but they keep fucking with us, so we gotta part ways. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is hurricane season. It may last up to October, so I heard on the Weather Channel that one parish may not be inhabitable for like a good month or two after this whole thing is over.
Well, you mean after the hurricane?
Yeah, and we don't know if there's any more that's coming after Ida. But
Knowing our luck with all the mummies they opened in the past couple of months, I wouldn't be surprised.
and we're supposed to be getting some of that tropical stormness sometime later on this week, going into the weekend. A bunch of rain and stuff for the next few days, but it's supposed to like just veer off into the East Coast and just so we're going to get some of that though. Yeah, so positive vibes and light prayers and condolences if applicable. You like that word applicable? That's my $5 word for the day. To the people in Louisiana and down the Gulf Coast, also in the Florida Panhandle as well. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much that on that. So before we do get started, y'all already know what it is that we have to give. Let's go ahead and give it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to give you guys the first of maybe two or a few. And station head, if anybody's in there out there listening, y'all stick around for what we about to do here. This is what we do all the time. We started it on station head. So we want to continue it. This is the Here Nigga Damn. Award because y'all did not ask for it, just like we did not ask for 30 million songs for a Donda album. We didn't ask for it.
At all.
We did not ask for such shenanigans, did we? And we will get to that album in just a minute. But before we do, he basically gave y'all a Here Nigga Damn award because he had so much hype for like a year over this whole thing just for this. And like I said, we're going to get into that.
And then Universal gave him a reverse card.
Like, ha ha. You don't call the shots, we do, buddy. This is what we're going to do.
Universal just said, take that, take that.
Sure enough. Universal said, listen, motherfucker, you ain't the boss. We are. Shit. But yeah. Head on over to minxradio.com for past and current episodes of the Minx Show podcast. And also be sure to hit that good old merch tab. Get you some Minx Mafia merch, some RTIM merch. You know, we still got some stuff there. We got hoodies for those weirdos that like to wear hoodies in 20 degree weather because we have no answers for those questions. We have socks, we got cups, we got canvas bags, we have a little bit of everything. So check out the merch, check out the content. I'm sure you will enjoy both. Why not, right? Artists, if you would like to send your music, if you're still an email type of person, we will take your song submissions at minxradio.com. Station head, if you would like to send your music, y'all know how it is on station head. Just throw Minx your cue, and if it's hot, we gonna play it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna start bringing the music back to the RTIM show because when we first started, that's what we were doing. We were playing a lot of indie music in between segments, and we're going to get back into that. Even if YouTube doesn't ever monetize us, because we can't get monetized anyway, because they keep blocking our shit.
Negative. We cannot get no.
Can't get no monetization because they keep blocking our shit.
My podcast is the reason why I can't get monetized, and that's why I tell people when they're like, "Oh, well, that's why you're not even monetized." I'm like, I'm monetized in another way. We have Patreon. We have all this other shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about any of that.
But yeah,
people be on some weird shit.
Really weirdo.
No, you guys, your eyes are not playing tricks on you. I am adjusting our our screen.
So you want to be walking around doing like this? Like, what's going on? Uh,
Like, oh my god, why is it so wobbly? Like, why is the stream so wobbly? Yeah, it's because I'm adjusting the screen.
do
I'm
not adjust your TV set.
Yeah, we're doing it for you.
We're going to fuck your eyes up for you. For those on Station Head, if you like what you're hearing so far and want to come back for more, we are here Monday through Wednesday, 7:15, 20, 30-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time, CPT time, of course, on Station Head. We're also live on Facebook, YouTube, and my personal Twitter, Periscope, whatever the hell you want to call it. It still works. Also, follow us on our social medias. Please do so. The Minx is I know she changed the name on Twitter again.
Yeah, I had to put everything as I'm putting everything as Von Minks if I can. Yeah, there's no reason as to why almost
You,
100,000 people have visited my page and they didn't hit that follow button.
the fuck are y'all doing?
100,000 in a month.
So everything is back to Von Minx on all your socials.
Well, Instagram is the real Miss Minx. YouTube is Minx Couture. Everything with my live streaming is Minx Couture TV. Even yeah, that and what else? D Live is it's Minx. I'm
It's
tired.
Minx.
I'm fucking tired of constantly. No, you know what it was my friend actually put a bug in my ear that day and DM'd me, which was a nice thing to do. Sometimes it's okay to DM people your critiques, y'all. You don't have to be public about it. But one of my peoples hit me and said, you know, Minx, I think you're a great person. I said, great. You sound like my man. He says that all the time before he lets me down.
Lead with love, follow up with criticisms.
He says, it might be the Bruja thing. I said, well, really? You think it's the Bruja thing? He says, they'll watch you, but they won't follow you. You know, you got some people, they don't want to have a Bruja in their following count. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I feel you. So I said, I appreciate that critique. I really do. It doesn't seem to have an effect on TikTok, though.
Right.
That's what they know me as on TikTok is Bruja Bars. So maybe it should just be exclusive to TikTok.
See, this is why I listed my handles the way that I did because you're gonna find me either way.
Yeah.
I don't have too many aliases, so I
All you gotta do is just Google yourself, and
yeah.
if it pops up, I mean, I type in Ming's Couture, and I'm so happy that it's the first 5 Google images that you see is me, and then some haute couture from overseas, like
The leather and lace and all that shit.
yeah, it's like it's there, but it's not quite. Um, but what I will say is that I did have one of my friends say to me that, maybe you should live stream on D Live. And I said, now I like D Live. We know it's on the blockchain. We know I love the blockchain. Um, but the one thing I say that bothers me about it is that when I was reading up on, because a lot of people, they join shit without reading and we're learning our lesson. Uh, even today we're learning our lesson.
Facts.
I know that motherfucker at Caffeine, sent me that message as per my last email type shit.
As per these nuts, motherfucker, when you gonna fix this shit?
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I love Caffeine. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's just that, I don't like to be gaslit. I'm sorry. We're spending real money on this podcast. This is not it's no stimulus podcast. This is not a stimulus podcast. This podcast has been here for almost
Going on 3 years.
almost 3 years. The Mink Show is almost 5. We'll do it with or without you guys. But D Live, I was doing research on D Live, and as much as I love the whole idea, I'm not really liking the fact that it is labeled as a conspiracy theorist live stream place, which I was like, ooh, until they said it was for white nationalists.
Ooh, whoops. Yeah, that's.
Let me just say this. The goal of D Live, the goal of D Live is to be uncensored because that's how the blockchain is. It's uncensored, so we don't have to have the FBI open up shit because the FBI is watching us anyway on that bitch, right?
All right.
But what bothers me is that when I was reading the description on Wikipedia, they said that it was originally for people like myself that want to be uncensored, but it's more like white nationalists meeting, Trump MAGA motherfuckers meeting. But I go
It didn't used to be though. It used to be like another Twitch.
and apparently they were live streaming from their phone when they were raiding in the Capitol. So they were like doing some, yo, we're live, we're doing the shit we said we were gonna do, and I'm like, hey, be more. Are you going to Twitch or just staying on YouTube? We're just staying on YouTube for now. This be more in my Instagram stories. I posted up a copy of the nasty, disrespectful message that I got from Caffeine TV because of my complaints about the streams dropping and things like that. And of course, what they do is they blame you. I'm like, I live stream in private servers that cost more than Caffeine would ever think of. And my streams don't drop. Not even in my Discord server do my streams drop. Not even in my Telegram server do my streams drop. It's just this app. And when you tell them, look, I'm trying to be nice about it, I want to find a solution to the problem, they fucking send you an email like you a peasant and get back on your strings, bitch. Okay. I'm not doing that. Yo, whoever the fuck, I bet you was that, whoever the fuck sent me that email, man, count your days, bitch.
But did you see? But did you see the signature?
The signature. Yo, this mofo, I don't know what happened. They must have said, Dave, I need you to handle this. We got that Minx bitch again. Keep sending us emails.
That Minx bitch again. Here she. Oh shit.
She's threatening a press release.
Here we go again.
She has threatened us with a legal action and a press release, but she lives in the Bronx. We kind of take her seriously, but not really. She has the white husband. Remember that.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what the fuck happened. It says probably sent you that. Be more. All they pretty much said in the message was that I'm tripping and bugging and nobody's complaining but me. And I'm like, really?
Because you are the only person that's complaining. Like, one person is one too many. Fix this shit.
Right. So yes, if y'all have Station Head, please join Station Head. Station Head is dope. It just allows you to get paid for your streams when the songs are played. And of course, there's a lot of great shows on there and a lot of ratchet shows if you're into that at night. I definitely take my prowl on the Nikki streams. Oh, those are fun.
Can I please read the email?
Yes, please read the email. Please. Please read the email. Y'all want to see the email too? It's in my Instagram stories. Okay.
Here's the email. Response by email. Jerry.
Jerry.
Hi there. First of all,
Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch, because you in my inbox again.
let me start off nice. Hi there. As we have stated before.
Oh, wait. Before you do that, we have to say we gotta be balanced because sometimes y'all gotta hear how the email came in as to why they responded to me as a dickhead.
So you just read it.
I'm gonna read the email I sent, and I want you to read the email that they sent back.
We're doing it live?
We're doing it live.
All
We'll
right.
do it live. Okay.
All right.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. First and foremost, yes, Gina. You got to give me a second, Gina. You got to give me a second, Gina.
There will be no seconds. About to swing that door open in 3, 2, 1.
All right, you say hi while I find this email.
Oh, goodness gracious.
While I find this email.
Oh, goodness gracious. Ooh. What is up, bestie?
Oh, it's my puppy I think I got for Christmas.
You think you got it for Christmas. Good Lord, how many puppies did you get that you can't remember?
I just got one.
You just got the one puppy. Well, what's his name? Or her name?
It's a girl. I named her Sophie.
Sophie. Beautiful name.
Thank you.
So, bestie, we're going to have to tell you that after tonight, we won't be on caffeine anymore. So you won't be able to say hi to your friends on here. But, okay, but we're back on Station Head. We're going to have more people there to hear you, say hi to them and all that. They can give you all the hearts and all the love. So just to let you know, in case your mommy hadn't told you.
Okay.
Yeah, so, she took that better than I thought. Well, cool. All right, so it's Monday night. What did you have for dinner?
I had some pasta and some chicken.
Ooh, that sounds good. Some pasta and some chicken. I had some rice and some chicken. It was good. Probably not as good as yours, though.
You have to come. You have to come over and try their homemade food. It's really good.
Well, I'm gonna have to make a special trip once I get some bread.
All right, so say see you later, everybody.
See you later,
Wait,
everybody.
throw some hearts
Oh.
for everybody on caffeine.
There you go.
Caffeine.
Do it again.
All right. You love that noise? I'm gonna make that my text message sound.
My leg. There was an actual episode of SpongeBob where the my leg guy, the whole episode was don't touch his leg, because he had a crush on the nurse.
Okay, so I got the email.
All right, we got the email. Shut the door. Hey, gang.
Babe, the door. We did like a shitload of laundry, y'all.
Yeah, I did some myself.
Never again. Never again. No,
Laundry.
I don't send my clothes out no more because I think they be smelling my underwear. But anyway. Welcome back, Wings. Hi. You're back.
Are these big panties yours?
Are these the big size 10s? They're yours?
Bitch, if you don't give me my drawers.
Okay, so this is the message. This is the email that I sent to Caffeine TV. And mind y'all, again, I have an extensive legal background, so I know how to talk and let these mofos know what time it is. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here we go. I sent this on 8/11/21. I said, hello, Caffeine TV staff. I'm once again writing as part of my paper trail in regards to the stream throttling. I'm writing as a live streamer who's been severely misled about the mission of Caffeine, which is to allow creators like myself to broadcast in a more urban environment. Nowhere does any of your advertisements state that Caffeine is simply an application for only battle rap. I say that because everything that is battle rap is promoted and takes priority. Also, what you never see is a stream dropping from these particular types of content creators. As a platform, my page has organically reached 1,000 plus over a year, which would be more streams, which would be more if my streams were not throttled. I said people like myself have abandoned Twitch affiliate status to build on your platform that doesn't allow you to be seen unless you are a battle rapper or present battle rap content. I have evidence of this. I've even prepared to retain counsel for this waste of my time. I have previous emails demanding for the transparency of the platform, which seems to be geared more towards battle rap, even though URL has their own application. Not to mention the misleading headliners of the platform, which were Drake and Doja Cat, which provide nothing to the platform as advertised, which is considered false.
Oops.
I'm prepared to take my business elsewhere as long as there is compensation for my lost time and streaming revenue I would have gotten elsewhere. I request for your legal department before I run press on my experience with Caffeine TV and why users should think twice about building on your platform. And I've also brought several people to Caffeine as users and streamers, and I should be compensated for that as well as an influencer outside of the platform.
How about that for some legal jargon?
Yeah, Doja Cat, when they approached us streamers and told us that Doja Cat was supposed to be on here streaming. Mm-hmm. Drake was supposed to be on here streaming.
The boy.
And Offset was supposed to be on here streaming, and he's only been on here twice.
I haven't seen Drake on there once.
Barely.
Not that I'm looking.
Barely streaming. But yes, please read the response that they sent back to me from that. My code switching.
This bitch thinks she's so smart. Hey, Dave. Hey, can you give me one of those templates? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hi there. See, that right there is already some bullshit.
Hi there.
Hi there. As we have stated before, caffeine does not throttle broadcast for anyone. If you are seeing issues with your connection, we are happy to troubleshoot it with you, but these issues are not a result of throttling. There are plenty of other broadcasters that go live when URL events are happening with no issues. You're the only one that's ever brought up a throttling claim. Again, we're happy to work with you, should you so choose. Thanks. Jitters, the caffeine support monkey?
Jitters. I wouldn't even name my dog that. Hey, come here, Jitters.
Jitters, the caffeine support monkey?
Why is he a monkey?
Ooh, ah.
Curious George and shit. Curious George, the fun little monkey.
The fuck? Really?
Yes.
But anyway, yeah.
We
So
didn't want to make the whole episode about why we're leaving, but we're fucking leaving, and we love you guys. We will be, I'll be on Twitch for my gaming streams, and I got the Patreon if you want to be on that level with marketing and content creator jewels and tips. But other than that, we gave it. It's like I feel like I'm breaking up again. I don't want to date another platform.
it's not y'all. It's them. Hold on a second. I gotta get the right music for this. Hold on. I don't want to leave.
But I gotta go right now.
Hey.
We have a lot of topics to cover, y'all. I know there was a lot of shit, but we wanted to just let you guys know why we're leaving, and we want to give you one last amazing show on Caffeine TV as we make our final merge over to Station Head. Again, if you don't have Station Head, you are dead as far as your engagement. You need to get on this bitch, get your songs played by some quality shows that are on here that are giving back and using their time to get your songs. And if there are 10 people tuned in, that counts as 10 streams, honey. You might want to make yourself a little stream team, just like the Nickies and the BTSs and the Ariana Grandes. But yeah,
The Grandes.
our star was live the other night. It was so amazing. It was like nostalgic. It was like, and I'm here for you. 1 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck is he talking about?
Fanning out at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Playing his little guitar with his little reverb and shit.
I can't get over that. Anyway, let's get into it, y'all.
There's something wrong with us.
There's something wrong with you. But like I said at the beginning of the show, nobody asked for a 20,000 song Donda album. However, we got it. I have not listened to any of it. Neither has Mink. So let us just be the first to say we ain't listened to that shit. Number one. Number two, 28 songs is a bit too long. Why do you have the part twos coming out? Like you got the part twos coming just boom. Part one, part two, part one, part two. Why? That the part twos I felt could have been another album or deluxe or however the heck. But before all of that, Universal pulled a slick one. And Chris Brown and Soulja Boy are highly upset because their verses were left off. Now, I'm not saying that Kanye did this intentionally. This could have been because y'all know how Kanye worked. He'll have a song done, mixed, and ready, and then zzz, wait a minute, we got to do some editing.
He'll be listening to it, the playback for the 100th time, and he'll hear something like this. Fuck! No, I heard your chin.
You know what? They actually said that in one of the listening parties. Mike Dean, which is one of the producers, he was on the phone. They was trying to figure out why Kanye was on the phone during the listening session, and he was fussing at whoever because they didn't pick up this little in the mix of the song, and he was going off about it. So that's how much perfectionist Kanye is. Now.
I mean, come on. I mean, honestly, I think that's a good trait to have. Like, you don't want to put out no bullshit.
I mean, you've been hyping this up for a year and some change. You went to Wyoming. You dropped He dropped the project in Wyoming, and then he was like, "All right, I'm ready for this. Is supposed to be like the biggest project ever. This is going out to my mom and boop boop boop. Before I do that, let's go ahead and do a gospel album, and then we're gonna come back and get to the Kanye shit." All right, so boom, we're doing the Kanye shit. We're also doing listening parties all over. He's done maybe 4, 5, 6 of those.
Blue Hefner says that's how all Virgos are.
He's a Gemini.
He released the album around Virgo season, though.
He did. He did. Speaking of Virgo season, Drake is releasing his September 3rd.
Fucking Drake.
Certified Lover Boy. And no, that is not the real cover of those pregnant emojis. Y'all are stupid if y'all think so.
That was the most, you know what? I kind of said to myself, I didn't like that cover. Mm-hmm. It's something about that. Like I don't know why y'all seem to think that women are like fucking stray cats.
But did y'all not forget the game when he had that cover of all the pregnant chicks in the movie theater or wherever they were?
Fuck the game.
I mean,
blocked me too. The game.
Oh really?
He
I mean,
blocked me.
scam shit aside, that last album, that's exactly what that cover was. And I said, you know what? You're right. That's exactly what that was. But yeah. So they said that Drake
hold on, I'm
fans.
sorry. I forgot we had the chat on the right hand side. What's up, Ma? Okay, what works? What's goody? Yeah. So I was saying what up to the people that were talking in the chat.
Yeah, they. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Are they talking in the chat or are they talking?
Damn, Minx, you didn't do your job. I know. Oh, she said, hey. Mom said, hey.
She said, hey. We can hear you. Damn.
Shout out to Woodward Entertainment. They're saying what up to. I didn't want y'all to think that we were ignoring you. I'm just seeing the alerts about that now.
Yeah, Minx is in charge of the comments.
Damn it, Minx.
You had one job, one goddamn job. But yeah, so while he's doing that, Kanye doing his promotion, there were a few of Drake fans that went to Kanye West's childhood home in Chicago.
What's goody over to Station Head with That's Grimy? He says, "Welcome back."
You know what I'm saying? We had to give y'all. We had to come back for y'all. That's what it is that we gonna do. We're gonna be here for a minute until Station Head finds another way to fuck. But anyway,
y'all, it'll be one night. Minx just being bored, coming on to talk about Nicki Minaj, and all the fucking barbs will come. You hating ass bitch, but your music is trash, bitch. I'll be like, but y'all are all in here. Listen to my track. Give me my money.
Pay me my coins. But yeah, Drake fans vandalized Kanye West's childhood home in Chicago. They didn't do the traditional tagging. They just put up signs. CLB dropping September 3rd. Drake is better than Kanye. Little bullshit like that.
Drake did that. He
probably did.
Probably put up some like fucking request on Fiverr. Hey, would you like to be a street team?
Oh no. These weren't Fiverr. These were like, find some cardboard outside and just write on it. Like, I'm homeless, give me money type signs. That was that.
I'm just mad that because I want to ask everybody this question. When you're reading Kanye West's text messages, are you as confused as I am? Because I'm like, how the fuck are there 8 people in the message and you roasting somebody? Like, is this a group chat that you roasting them in?
Group roast.
It's like, hey guys, I want you guys to see me put somebody down, so I'm going to invite them in. Like, well, who the fuck does that?
You could have just easily called the person that you were going to roast and roast them personally.
That's Grammy says, just read it in Kanye's voice. Deadass.
For real, like, it all makes perfect sense.
You in the group chat, man.
You know why you in here? Do you know why you're in here? You in here because you suck. You can't mix a record. I don't know why I put you on there. You can't write. So
Let's talk about Soulja Boy though. Let's talk about his dumb
let's
ass.
talk about Soulja Boy and why he got so upset. He got left off the track. He decided to preview it on
What's up, Nels Dolo? Putting up the laughing emoji faces.
he decided to preview his verse on SO what's that shit? Soldier SOD.
SODMG.
Yeah, SODMG. So many goddamn letters. On
I call it
SODMG
I call
TV.
it Sagundum.
Sugadum music. I don't. But anyway, Draco previewed his verse. He was like, "This is the verse they left off. Tell Kanye not to call my ass no more, bitch ass." And here comes Chris Brown right behind him. Yo, he a ho, yo.
With his lockjaw and shit.
Tweet and delete per usual. So that's the one thing I do respect about Soldier Boy. He don't tweet and delete shit. It's up. It is the fuck up.
Yeah, but they was clowning him about that picture with that gangster dude that had his hand on. First of all, Soldier Boy looked like he is a NPC. Okay, he is sitting there chilling. Okay, and what's up? Time to be self. Oh yeah. Oh, time to be selfish because we don't add no additional numbers to shit. She probably thought I was gonna forget. I remember we were talking about you know how when you have a username and it's a rap and you just gotta be like, I gotta add the one to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta add the underscore to it. I'm like,
I feel like I'm being slightly attacked.
No. Listen. Time to be selfish came into one of my streams, and I was talking.
Slightly attacked. Heavy on the underscores and numbers. For those on station head, my IG is 759_434. My TikTok is 759-434, and my Twitter is 7_5_9 beats VA. I feel like she's picking on me as well.
You need a whole ass QR code tatted to you and shit. Just give me your arm. Just give me the arm. I'll scan it.
Yeah. Oh, this you? Yeah, bitch. That's me. Follow me though.
What's up, Smoke Producer? I'm still gonna call you that. He says Soldier Boy, aka the shape-shifting demon. Yo, the dude, he literally looks like something from what's that movie I'm still terrified of? Tales from the Hood.
Oh shit.
He looked like that doll, that creepy doll.
Oh no, the one that was up under grandma's rocking chair.
Yes, but
no.
Everyone dude says that he's the CEO of Atari. Who wants that dying ass company? Oh
nah, Soldier got put in his place last week. We had covered this story. You might have missed it. Because he said the CEO what Smooth Producer said Soldier like he sells expired moon pies. Y'all gonna stop coming for moon pies. You're like the second person that said something about some expired moon pies. I'm gonna need for y'all to stop with the damn disrespect.
Moon pies.
I like moon pies. You gotta heat them up though.
Would I be able to find that in New York?
You should. I don't see why not.
Because in New York, you ask for a moon pie, you get mooned.
Oh, nah. See, you have to ask for. Y'all probably have to ask for like snack cakes specifically. Do y'all sell those moon pie snack cakes? Snack cakes.
Snack cakes.
Y'all gotta ask them. Yo, dog. Hey, do y'all have those moon pies? The snacks. I don't want to see your ass.
And then you got some moon pies? Hold on, Alec. What?
English, please. What did you say?
Oh, we don't have that.
Oh, I let me get a Dutch.
You douche. No, don't douche for you. No good for you.
Oh, no.
Damn, you got the weed back there too, huh?
I mean, dog, you got a whole wall full of cigarettes. You gonna sit there tell me a cigar is bad for me? If you don't give my goddamn Dutch.
No, dude, dude literally told me one time I asked for a Lucy in Manhattan, which was like $8.
Damn. Damn, son.
No, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I am never going to the city for a pack of cigarettes. Fuck.
Why are you? That's how much Newports cost here. About $8.
What? Newports here are like $15.
Yes, ma'am.
Yo, that's shit enough to make me quit smoking.
I knew it was time for me to quit when I went to Atlanta and spent $7.45 on a pack of Newport shorts in a box. I said, yep. As soon as I touched down in Virginia, I quit.
But if you drink it, that pack is gone. So you might as well be.
I had to be careful because I do like to drink, and I had to be careful because the cranberry and vodka and the Newport go hand in hand. And eventually, you will lose track. How many cigarettes did I smoke? A half a pack is gone.
And then you be feeling that guilty, like, damn, I just took like 100 years off my life. But this drink is good though.
Yo, there's cranberry and vodka bussin'. But God, did I just smoked a whole half a pack by myself? My lungs said, "Fuck you, you bitch. I hope you die."
I will say, when it comes to Soulja Boy, yo, I would just say this: we know that Kanye is a little. He got extra sprinkles of thoughts. We know that he's touched pleasantly by whatever spirit inhabits him. But I'm not cool with the calling bipolar people weird though. That's
No.
where I draw the line, because I'm like, people. If he is bipolar, which I believe he is, because what people don't understand is that, like when he mentioned about, oh, this nigga thought that he could run for the president of the United States. When people have manic episodes, they think they can.
And they can do anything.
Right. Time to be selfish says mocking illness isn't cool. I feel that he is autistic. He might be on that spectrum.
He might be autistic. He might have ADD. I don't know what it is. Now, I'm not calling the man weird. His music choices. This is one of those separating the man from the music. Now I understand his music is an extension of him. Pause. But bro, you cannot go from your registration, graduation, late registration, that whole bop that he had, the backpacking, to 808s and Heartbreak auto-tune, to call yourself Jesus, to gospel, to cult-like imagery, and calling it an energy harvest. That alone sounds scary as fuck. And the symbolism behind everything, like if you've ever seen clips of the show at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I think it was Mercedes-Benz.
I tried to avoid it.
Soldier Field. Nope, it was Soldier Field. And that whole thing, not to mention you got Marilyn Manson, who is currently accused of 4-5 sexual assaults. You have the baby, who has been flamed on social media for his remarks about the LGBT community. And then you set the whole set, the set that they built was of his childhood home that was later set on fire. Then he set himself on fire, or stunt double. And then there was this symbolic wedding of a woman that looks like Kim Kardashian. They said the whole entire time he did not have a mic. He did not perform. He just walked back and forth and did manic type shit.
Glasserin says they set the house on fire?
They set the house on the set. They built it to scale. Set it on fire.
And he couldn't originally do it at the place that he was at because they said that the code violations was like, they probably was like, why the fuck this dude want to fucking burn down a house?
Questions that need answers, right? So apparently this whole thing is symbolic. They said that, no shit, right? So they was like, he was either pacing back and forth. He was either standing in one place with a bubble jacket and a legs pantyhose over his face like he's about to rob a bank. I've seen one blogger report that he like kept falling to his knees as if he was looking for some type of answer from a higher power or something. And then there was these chants of Donda. Then he's levitating. Then he's like, the whole thing just it's not for me.
This is tough, right? Especially when, you have a person like myself that will write on Facebook about how something is demonic, and they'll say, well, how would you feel if somebody said that about Hermes Act? And I was like,
it's art. You don't understand. I love that one.
Have you ever fucking hit play on one of my music? Because then you would know my shit is very conscious. I'm a conscious artist. I don't sit there and say kumbaya and shit. I say, yo, you want to send your fucking energy, fucking demons this way? I'll write a whole song about that. About motherfuckers using the occult and spirituality to attack you because they can't pull up with them guns. You know what I'm saying? You can't pull up with them guns, but you trying to attack somebody that's divinely protected by God, the creator, and my damn ancestors. So this is the reality of shit, right? So all of this does have something to do with imagery and symbolism, right? I mean, we ain't going to talk about it on this show. We're having a good stream so far.
Shut the fuck up.
But I will, again, if y'all want me to get in deep about it, because this all ties into a lot of different things, but I will definitely say that I couldn't even get past the first 5 seconds. A person that is like extremely spiritual, like you feel energy before it comes to you. And as soon as I said, "Oh, Donda has arrived," great, I hit play, and immediately whoever it was in my right ear said, "You better turn that shit off." Okay.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Nana. Whoever it was, you better turn
Whoever it
that shit
was.
off. Because it just, music is again, it has to do with frequency and vibration. And you guys don't understand how the brain responds to different frequencies. So when I'm very careful about what I digest for my consciousness. So listening to him, how could you even give a critique and you didn't even listen to it? But my spirit is not letting me listen to it. You're not understanding. My spirit is saying, do not press play. But if you do, you better light some white candles and you better pray to God and ask for forgiveness for listening to this shit.
And you have got to, and I've even heard that even if you can't get through the whole album, again, it's an hour and 44 minutes. It's 28 songs.
Oh, how convenient.
If you cannot get through the whole thing, wherever you stop, cleanse yourself. Just however you do it. This is what I've been reading. Cleanse yourself.
Time to be selfish says I won't even watch it. He's trying to summon his mom, though. Of course he is. Of course.
And that's another scary thing. Like
that was very much, if y'all remember Beetlejuice, that's been on my mind for the last couple of days. One of my favorite films.
Oh, the end scene where they were doing the seance around the yeah.
That's why I said wait until tonight, y'all, because that all means something. Because not even that in New Orleans, is it New Orleans or Louisiana that got flooded?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit concerned about the trees, because them trees is tipping over with no roots.
I saw one tree tip over and smash a house, and I saw little to no roots.
Nels Dolo says, I heard the chant, and then I turned it off.
So how, without summoning someone's dead cat, like how does it go?
His mother's name with a lot of reverb, and then his mother's name with a lot of, and I'm not going to say her name because again, y'all don't understand what you guys are putting energy into with names. Think about it. You think about your grandma or someone that you love deeply, your great aunt, whoever. When was the last time you said their name? Think about it. When have you said their name? When have you actually said their name out loud? You say, "Oh, my grandmother. Oh, that's my auntie." You're not going to say their name, right? Because when you call someone's name, what are you doing? You're calling them. You're summoning them. So why the fuck are a bunch of 30,000 people sitting in a stadium? You're summoning this man's mom, and you can't even say what up to your great grandmother. What's up with that? Your great grandmother that is protecting your ass, that is watching out for you, that is looking for you, but y'all are in a stadium calling for somebody else's family. That doesn't make no sense.
That doesn't. And then you got the stage hands. Everybody's wearing bulletproof vests.
Be more
with her name emblazoned on the back. Like, what the hell?
That's Grammy says that the Locks track is good though. I want to listen.
I did hear a lot of good things.
I'll listen to snippets and shit, but I'm not gonna sit down like I was telling Eyes the Wizard, my favorite artist. Pretty much like when it comes to projects and shit, you're supposed to feel the project. You're supposed to like feel that. Like when Michael Jackson's Bad came out, I was 3 years old. I still remember the day my mom brought that shit home. And when she handed it to me, because I was 3, she'd tell me, "If you guys are good, I'm going to get you something that you really want." Like you would think it's Barney or some shit, right? No, my mom came home in 1989
with a mint-condition Mike Jack album.
Michael Jackson Bad album that I still have, right? I remember how my mom was like, "Let me put it in the record." I was like, wait. The plastic.
You got to smell it.
The plastic. And I was holding the record in my hand, and when it opened it, and I opened up the record, and I saw like all of the photos, and you don't even put the record in yet. You're still stuck on the
album, yeah.
The craftsmanship. This is why I said I think NFTs in music, it's gonna, bring us back to that feeling. Because think about it, you get an album from an artist that is involved with all of this shit. And then you're just like, you wake up in your wallet. Damn, I need to feed. I'm not going to have no money to eat for the rest of the month. Fuck. and your favorite artist just drops an NFT in your wallet as a thank you for your purchase, or you streaming. They just drop a collectible that's worth thousands. So that's why I say I don't get like when we looking at these whole ideas of projects and shit. I think Kanye went too in. If he really wanted to make a real big impact, because people forget that technology is also synced with spirituality. I would have done that shit in VR. Have mofos in their house like, oh my God.
That's not a bad idea. But he decided to have, the Soldier Field Stadium, I think, holds up to, I want to say 38. I might be wrong, fellas. Y'all might want to correct me because this is a football field and y'all know so much about that. I do not. 38,000 were there. I think he had like a fraction of that in there. And for no reason, I'm just going to sprinkle this in. No masks were involved. He did offer vaccinations. They said like 13 people got vaccinated, but the majority of the group did not.
13.
13 people did get vaccinated. Nobody had a mask. It was a whole lot.
Y'all went and risked your lives for these fucking celebrities, and I'm gonna be the one to say it.
It's a whole lot of.
Y'all went to risk your lives in epicenters and shit for fucking big ass celebrities, but your local dude or girl in a little pub that was in a little open mic that allowed only 10 people, you couldn't show up to that shit. You gave all types of excuses about the pandemic, but your ass was at a Kanye concert. Y'all don't, no. It got to be across the board. You're not going to any events, or you're going to whatever.
I have a question though. I have a couple actually. I wondered how long did this event last? One, and two. After whoever went to these events, how many of y'all bought the album as well? After experiencing what you have experienced.
People bought that little dingle hopper that he got.
The who, the what?
Now, the little dingle hopper, it's a machine, which I predicted they was going to fucking do this.
Oh, the one where you could take the stems and at $200 a pop?
That shit. Like I said to myself, they should have had that a long time ago, because you could be sitting there and be like, I wish that Beyonce didn't sing that last verse like that. I want to take the verse from this song.
Yeah, just.
I mean, that right there, he created history with that.
No, that I do agree with.
He created history with that. And Soulja Boy's mad about that, because Soulja Boy, you should be happy. You're the first dude that got kicked off a Kanye West album. Be happy with that shit, because you want to be the first of everything.
Right.
You the first.
Tout that.
You the first dude that got kicked off of an album. So celebrate that shit. Go on your Twitch channel. Yo, listen, I told you I was the greatest of all time. I'm the fucking GOAT right now. And I'm the first nigga to get kicked off of Kanye's album.
My verse was so good, he didn't even want to put it on there because he knew I was going to wash his ass.
That verse was trash.
I ain't even hear it.
Don't. Well, actually, if you want to have a good night's sleep and you want to laugh real hard because your abs are touching from laughing so hard, definitely listen to that shit. Because that verse that he did, he's like sing-songing, and it just didn't. People were in the comments were writing, Kanye made, like, look, this is a business decision, dude. Kanye took you off, and it was a really good business decision. It wasn't it didn't flow with the track. Mm-hmm. I've been taken off of records before. And that's when I said, you will never make me the third verse no more, bitch. I'm player one.
Yeah, nobody wants to be third verse. Hell, I was even a fourth verse, but my fourth verse is I did like a wrap up.
That's Grammy says it was tragic, but it was not trash.
Well, tragic in music sense is pretty much trash.
You know what? I think I need to have a better listen than off of the JBLs. I got to hear it with some good headphones, because he was playing it off of a speaker and I just couldn't hear anything. Okay. And that's Grammy says, trash, we can recycle.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
That's a good point. I've never thought of it that way.
And also, I have a feeling it's going to be a whole damn show about this shit. But this has been the only thing that's been in the music news all damn day. No matter how many people have put out projects, songs, singles, whatever. And trust me, there was a lot of releases, some underground, some indie that I really don't know to actually report on. But Questlove, shout out to you, Questlove, sir. You have been saying what we've all been saying for years. Y'all cannot, shall not, and will not keep giving people these titles of GOAT and legend and classic to shit that has barely been out a year. Like 28 songs, ain't no way in hell y'all sat there and listen to all 28. And I mean, really listen, not just skim, like, oh yeah, that was hard. Oh yeah, that verse was all right. Oh yeah, that. No, I mean, really delve into it. Like, you have to chew on it. You got
the reactors will for sure. The reactors will.
Like, you have to let music breathe. See, this is the problem with the current music climate right now, because the songs have been watered down to 2 minutes. So the attention spans are just not there. The attention spans are gone. So how do y'all sit there and listen to 5 songs in? Oh, it's a classic. No, you didn't listen to the other ones.
That's Grammy says right now it's the microwave listening parties.
That's what it is. You did not listen to the other 13 songs. Not only that, but y'all don't listen. You hear it. You hear the production. Yeah, production dope. Yeah, Kanye's verse. Yo, Jada ate on that verse. But what about the rest? Tell me y'all have not listened to the whole album without telling me y'all have not listened to the whole album. Because this album will be out in 24 hours, tonight?
And y'all are already calling it a classic.
Y'all calling it classic. This is up there with. This is better than. And you already got it high up on the Kanye list of albums from dopest to the least dope. You got it up there like number 3.
Jay-Z said it best, right? Jay-Z did an interview. I think it was for a podcast one time. And he said it perfectly, honest, that the missing component in the music business right now is the press, is the bloggers, right? Mm-hmm. Before albums used to drop, like people like myself who review music, we write blogs about them. We would get an email with a do not distribute. We would basically, we're giving a sneak peek of the album before it dropped. So at that point, it gave us a week time to be able to listen to it, to vibe with it, and to write a quality joint. So when you put it out, now the consumers are sitting there reading they're reading the blogs that, damn, this bitch got to hear it first. Fuck, I'm gonna follow her. Which you won't see fucking DJ Academics doing, because
they're paying him. They're paying him to promote some other bullshit.
But the type of platform that DJ Academics has, like first of all, you're not a fucking DJ, bro. I've never seen you. I just call him Mac. I can call myself a DJ, right? Gina could call herself a DJ. For all that, all you could do is press play. I don't consider myself a DJ because I don't scratch. I don't do none of that shit. I just press play. So that makes me what? A podcast host. Okay. But Academics, I'm like, you got the platform, right? He just chooses to be the Wendy Williams of hip hop, and I don't fucking get it.
Messy.
That's Grimy says they don't want the real bloggers and magazines to write the truth. Yeah, because I would rather a blogger tell me that they personally thought, like, it's like, and you don't follow these people. Like, this is what has transpired. It has gone from now blogging, I mean, really sitting down to write a think piece, to motherfuckers on YouTube like, hey guys, so I just heard the new song and I'm going to listen to it and you guys can watch my reaction. Bitch, I don't want to see your reaction. I want to read it. I want to see my own reaction. Right. But this is what hip hop has come to now. Niggas that have a large followings and they just sit there and they get paid to show their reaction to something. Your reaction is not going, like, your reaction can't be based on that. I want to know the album was, produced by so-and-so with subtle tones of jazz that came from the 1950s, and give me a little bit of a history lesson to the production. Let me understand the project. But Like you said, the attention span is true. I dropped a song that was literally 1 minute and 12 seconds, and mofos is telling me it's a hit. A 1 minute and 12 second meme ass song. That's a hit.
A classic, a banger.
That's Grammy says everybody wants to be the first, but not factual, and that's the truth. That's why when people ask me,
That was said of your news outlets, your NBCs, your ABCs, your CBSs. Dan Rather, who is funny as shit on Twitter, by the way, he says, you know, their whole thing was was he at CBS? I think was be first, but get it right.
Denzel said the same thing too.
Yeah, be first, but get it right. So this whole thing, when they were reporting about the assassination of JFK, all three news outlets had it, but who was going to be the first to crack that joint?
Right.
And who was the first that was going to come in and say, okay, these are facts, other than this is what we heard. This isn't official.
Just like how you said with by your house, you know, they had people that were reporting and they didn't know anything that was going on. It was, hey, we're live. We don't know why, but there's just something going on, and we'll let you know when we come back.
Yeah, that's that bullshit. Like, don't even get on camera. Don't even get on the mic if you have nothing substantial to report. Just say, like, don't holler news flash and then have no details. Like, that's clickbait.
It's empty, and it is clickbait, because I say, and the other thing too, y'all have to understand how to read the news. And a lot of you guys don't read the news properly. And I have literally like flamed people for this. A metadata information is not a news article. Okay. Metadata information, I could write, go fuck your mother. Oh. And then the whole story is about Jesus Christ. So metadata information is totally different. So when y'all go on social media, they'll be like, mother 3 killed by blah, blah, blah. And you know, this is why they have to put a disclaimer. Are you going to share this without reading it first? I like, you know what? Let me read it. And then you read that she killed a fucking apple pie, and she's at the best at it. Oh my gosh. So mother 3 gets killed in a cooking competition. Like what the fuck? Like, why are y'all not being honest in the whole your shit?
Because it's clickbait, and they trying to get them clicks. The clicks sell. That's the difference. The clicks sell. Every time someone click that little mouse, they get an upsell. They get commission.
Rapper from the Bronx, New York, gets slaughtered.
Dot. No, this dot. Leave him hanging. Dot.
In a rap battle. Oh my God! I thought he died.
Don't.
and then they drag it out with. How would they write this? Bronx mother, 30. Well, how old are you? 34, right?
35.
35. Bronx mother, 35, with one child and husband, went to ... this fucking store to get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Really? This is what y'all decide?
Or they kill you. They kill me with the clicking. You know, you reading, like, it's always celebrity news. I don't even, like, I waste my time. Like, I don't even waste my time, because yesterday, some rest in peace to whatever the actor was that passed away. But I'm like, y'all didn't even change the metadata information. So on MSN.com, on the home screen, it showed a picture of DMX. I said, y'all couldn't even.
Oh yeah. Before we go further, rest in peace to pioneer Scratch Perry.
Yes.
Passed away at 85 years old.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Fucking sad, man. At least he's in a better place.
Much better place.
We hope so.
But yeah, these New York Times, y'all are the best. I was trying to get some news for, you know, some topics for a show, and the story was reading really well. I was like, oh, okay. Went to scroll. Please sign up for nah. See,
I don't get the paywalls. Like, I understand the paywalls, but I'm like, how you gonna give me half of, like, damn near 3/4 of the story, and you want me to pay to read the last paragraph? That's not right. That ain't right. Apple does the same shit too with their Apple stories, and this is why I don't fuck with Apple. Nothing Apple. Speaking of Apple, Gino cracked his phone. And then he got the new iPhone 12.
This is why I'm so good with my devices. I have not dropped this. I love this case. I could drop it face down and it never cracks.
But you know what? This is what I don't like about it. Honestly, the other day I'm chilling, and I remember there was this app I used to love. It was called Zello, right? This was what Clubhouse was before Clubhouse was Clubhouse. Okay. So Zello was a walkie-talkie app. And even though it drained the fuck out of my battery, I was in that bitch all day, every day, just keyed up with like 100 people. And it was so cool because it was almost like CB radio. So it's like, we had like a group. So people would just talk about shit like, breaker. Yo, there's some geese out today. And then some dude from the Bronx, some geese, man, there's some pigeons out in this bitch. And we all smoking and laughing, I miss that. You know what I'm saying? I miss that because it was so simple. And, you had your little profile and shit. There was a lot of scandals and stuff too, because people like to expose people all the time. But it really made me sit there and think and say, maybe we need to go back and get Blackberries and shit again.
Man.
Because I honestly don't like this new technology. I feel like y'all are totally infringing on all our shit. And now you want to look at our pictures.
Those Blackberries, there was a bit of a class separation with that. Like, could you afford the actual Blackberry, or were you like me? You got the straight talk version that didn't have the little ball in the middle, but you could still scroll. It had a little box. You could just
BBM Messenger was everything. That was Snapchat before Snapchat was Snapchat. The reason why I'm bringing this up, guys, is because I read this crazy ass article today, and I just had to speak on it because I said, "What the fuck is going on? This is not a conspiracy joint." But Apple, when they drop their next phone, they will have a capability where if you run out of service, you can use the internet through satellites.
Why would you run out of data? I mean, why would you run out of... Yeah, why would you run out of data if you're unlimited?
Like if you're, let's say you're outside and your internet is not good. You can say, oh, fuck that. So instead of looking for Wi-Fi, you're looking for a satellite that is somewhere orbiting this earth that you could connect to the internet. I saw this article today. It says, why would we need that? Why do we need that? Why do we? When you got kids in schools that need internet, bro. They need internet. They need a fucking simple device just to do schoolwork. And you want to give us Apple devices that allows you to not only hook up to your Wi-Fi, but you can also tap into a constellation joint.
Nope.
Why do we need this? Why do we need this? I really think, you know what? At some point, I'm like, y'all need to just tap into fucking astral projection and call it a fucking day. Fuck the planes, fuck the phones. Just tap into that intergalactic shit because this is too much. I be traveling every fucking night.
That's too much. That is way too much.
Why do we need to have internet from satellite now?
And then as soon as you must have some unlimited bandwidth. Your calls better not drop. You better not roam. Your text messages better go through.
You could FaceTime Jesus with that shit.
You better be able to FaceTime Jesus, the 12 disciples, the leper.
Judas, why'd you do that? Why'd you do it?
Judas, I'm on your ass.
Why did you do it? They told me to. Okay.
It's on site when I see you, motherfucker. Watch.
What's up, DJ Explosive? Explosive to DJ. No, this is exactly what they're doing.
That's craziness. I'm good.
I see it now. Bitch, I told you. You said you was going to the club. I did go to the club. I called you. I didn't have all 4 bars. That's some bullshit because we got the satellite plan. Oh, I forgot to connect to the satellite that was closest to me.
I can hear the lies right now.
OnlyFans? Why would you want to be on OnlyFans? Be on Only Intergalactic.
Where everyone can see your nudes.
Speaking of,
What? Wait.
I was
Please
about.
tell me you got a good segue.
I saw a spaceship this morning.
Wait. No. Hold on. Wait. What?
DJ, he says, I didn't think the hose was on OnlyFans. I thought it was for the fans only. Yeah,
Listen.
freaking Roswell and shit. No, Gino was in shock because of my reaction. Because I woke up this morning. I was very cranky today because I was up late last night until about 3 o'clock this morning doing a video tutorial on how to build a virtual event space as an artist to have your own Kanye Donda type shit, but in virtual reality and on your phone. So I was working on that. So I didn't get that much sleep. Woke up this morning and I wasn't delusional. I was awake. I had my coffee already. I'm chilling. And I saw like a big darkness that just flew over us. And I just said, what the fuck is that? And I looked and it was Roswell and them.
Roswell and them.
Roswell and them driving by. What's good, yo? What's good, Dennis?
What the hell was in your coffee?
No, I saw that shit. And it was behind the clouds, right? So I said, oh, okay. Because y'all think we can't hear the activity going on, especially at night. Y'all think we're deaf. I've been having my headphones on gaming and I hear like it sounds like a distant trumpet somewhere. And I'm like, fuck. What are y'all doing? What the hell are y'all doing? Why aren't you telling us what is happening? Because I said I see something coming far, far away. And I'm waiting for my telescope to come in. I just hope that the FBI don't come. Oh, look, babe, a spaceship.
FBI, open up!
Every time.
They sounded real traumatized.
She's sitting there just having her nice little cup of tea and boom.
Oh, look here, a spaceship. No, I ain't scared of them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers, actually, they're here to help us. They want us to be afraid of them, even though damn near all of our technology has come from them. Because there's no way possible you're gonna tell me that this government came up with this shit. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. You had to give up some people for this shit. iPhone 13, all right, 13,000 people won't missing. Oh, I don't even want this phone like that. But I have to get the 12 now. I have to get the 12. They're saying it's not going to work. My phone XR will not work.
I told you. I got that letter saying that my 11 probably is useful as a paperweight by January 2022.
They better give us our paperweight money.
T-Mobile Sprint merge was the dumbest shit they could have ever done. Since this merge, I just my service has been lacking. I just can't. Like, I'll sit there and send a text and someone won't get it till the next goddamn day. It's like, all right, hold on a second.
Yeah,
I got 4G. I got 4G. Like, I don't think if we do have 5G towers in Lynchburg, I've never seen them. My phone's never picked it up. And this is why I bought my mom a new phone that's got the 5G in there. Because she told me the other day that her phone picked up 5G. I'm like, bitch, where?
But this is exactly why I say, especially with a lot of these companies, the throttling thing, they hate that word. That's like the N word to them. And how long did it take for Apple to, when they got sued and they came out and they admitted that they slowed down our phones every time there's a new release? They admitted this shit. There's actually lawsuit money for people like us for about a whopping 3 cents. But still, I want my wins because I was fucking right. And I've been telling people for years, run me my papes.
I need that whole 3 cents.
We would never do anything like that. I said, why is it that our phones, like this phone right here, this is the iPhone SE. Okay, this shit still works. I changed the screen. It still works. Now, if I was to go to some dude down the street and say, yo, somebody in Afghanistan needs this shit, I can make $700 with this. Why the fuck?
Someone in Africa will probably get it from you.
Yeah, so I'm like, why the fuck am I gonna sit here and cry? This is this little tiny ass phone that's smaller than my hand.
Oh, ain't it cute?
Is it cute? DJ says the computer updates make me more mad than the phones. Yes. Paid $3,200 for a MacBook Pro and it only lasts for 2 years. He says my 8-year-old has the iPhone SE. Yeah, I still use my SE. I made my whole EP on this shit. I ain't throwing it out.
I have friends that still got the iPhone 6, the 6S.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
look, these phones here, this is exactly why mofos have like streaming farms and shit. Just save your phones. You want to pay the Hey Dear dudes that hit you up on Instagram. You better turn that shit into a streaming farm.
I I still have this.
That's what I tell people. Look, our phone only allows 5 Instagram accounts. So if you got 3 iPhones, that's 15 Instagram accounts. You bugging if you ain't bigging yourself up. You are bugging if you ain't bigging yourself up. I'm sorry.
That's cheating, but
Technically, they do it.
yeah.
They do it. Look,
right.
I built an entire like fandom, and it's all fake bots. And I'm proving it to people how easy it is to manipulate the comment section, because I literally went into the game's comments with my bots, and I have them all saying the same shit, like how they said with what was the Instagram issue that they had? It was called Nah He Tweaking.
Yeah, now he tweaking.
Right. And that's Grimy says it's not a scam if it works for you. You're right. But listen, that shit right there that happened was further proof, which is I'm doing a video about this tonight, was further proof that social media is managed and manipulated by the people that have the machine to do it. So I wanted to prove to people how simple it is. And I kind of sort of had 5,000 people tell the game that I was the shit. Yeah. And they all saying one thing. They disabled the comments on one of them. So we're going to hit them again. And every celebrity on this bitch, you're going to say, and the line that you guys will see, it's going to be on the news. I see it any day now. It's going to say, who told y'all that minks don't run gang? Right? That's what it's going to say. So I have thousands of people writing on celebrities' accounts. Who told y'all that minks don't run gang? So I want people to say, who the fuck is minks? It's me, darling.
Oh goodness.
Like, yeah, the game. Did you know minks is the shit? No, yeah. You say, yo, who the hell told y'all that minks don't run game?
But you know what? That same thing that you're doing is the same shit that I see here. I'm paying off bills for the first 20 people to DM, struggling.
Yes, that's what
I'm
it is.
paying bills. I'm paying bills. I'm paying bills. I'm paying bills.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's all bots, and everybody has access to them. I just can't tell everybody that shit because y'all saw Star Wars. You know what happens when some people they get the Force and they do some fucked up shit, right? I've taught maybe 2 people the Force, and I had all my social media shut down because it's like they were ridden with power, like they felt like Darth Vader. You mean to tell me I can DM up to 1 million people my song for $5? Like, shh, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Next thing I know, these motherfuckers took the platform, my platform that I built, and used it against me.
Checkmate, bitch.
So that's why I strongly believe I used to be that podcaster that used to be, this is so not fair, guys. We don't need any gatekeepers. We're all here to win together. Man, listen. We need gatekeepers. We need gatekeepers.
We do need gatekeepers. But some of y'all be OD with that gatekeeping stuff. Like some of y'all just be like flat out ready to slice somebody's throat.
I've paid for information, and they fucking, and it made me laugh because I'm sitting there on this webinar, and the dude is telling me everything that is just so. You should know this shit already, right? I'm paying you $50 for an hour of your time to put me on the shit, and you are literally telling me bland shit. You're watching the clock drain, and then you get to 45 minutes, and you start really getting into the nitty gritty of what the fuck I thought I paid for. And then you're going to say, and this is why we really value everybody that is interested in learning about this. So if you actually like pay for my next webinar, it's $150, but hear me out, bitch.
See,
You better take your Jake Paul ass out of my fucking face right now.
speaking of, was that a rig or what?
Of course it was.
Okay, just figure it out.
Of course it was.
Because I saw the little shit that led up to it, the little face to face. The one thing that kind of stuck out to me was when what's his name, Tyson Woodley, kept asking him why did he have on 5 chains, because he wasn't from the hood. Like, I didn't think you had to be from the hood to wear jewelry, but okay. But I see what he was trying to get at.
The way he was wearing it, yeah.
Yeah, I see what he was trying to get at. Like, you ain't from the hood. Why you wearing 5 necklaces? You ain't from. Show me where you from. Where you did. Show me what hood you went to.
Did you see Jake Paul's left eye? It was like that sting that kids get.
Boy,
Like, when you gather up a child, like Gina, I gathered her up the other day. She talked back to me. I said, Gina. She says, what? I said, excuse me, and that little. I meant. Yes, mommy. I was like, oh, okay, welcome back, because you woke up, right? You woke up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was going to ask you. So it was the same thing. It's like he got gathered up, and his eye was like misty eyed, like a child that got scolded, because you basically got called what the fuck you are, which is
culture
vulture.
Squad.
Look, I don't mind. Look, there's levels to culture, being a culture vulture. There's a chick on TikTok that is actually breaking down, which breaks my heart to watch, but I needed to see it. Christina Aguilera, a supreme culture vulture in her eyes, which I didn't see it at first. But then when she broke that entire stripped era, and how she tried to hide behind Little Kim to be dressed in the way that she did, and then she took down her tone a couple of tones, like she became darker. Then she had the pencil thin chola eyebrows. I was like, I don't think that Christina meant it, because I don't think a lot of these artists mean it. Y'all really sit there and think that these celebrities have say in anything that they do. Their job is to make the money, period. Fuck your feelings, fuck all of that. Their job is to make their investors back their money and some. Mm-hmm. So if you guys really sit there and think that they're like, I really like that outfit, no, because the label picked this shit out. You're gonna wear this.
But I want to wear this.
You want that, bitch?
Okay, I'll wear this.
That's what they do. That's what the fuck they do.
Okay, I guess I'll wear this. Whatever.
Beyonce, Doja, all of them. Speaking of Beyonce, the fuck, you know what? I actually watched the documentary because I had to see it for myself, because I don't like, when I like to get put on to things, I don't like to read the comments. I like when the comments lead me into shit. And I did not know anything about this Tiffany's ad, mm-hmm. and what the significance of the painting and why everybody was flipping the fuck out about it. Mm-hmm. Now I know why. And I'm mad now.
For those that are unaware of what's going on, there's been a collaboration with Tiffany's and I guess Jay and Beyonce, and they said that Jay is like he gives money to the Jean-Michel Basquiat Foundation and this, that, and the third. And he heads this and that and blah blah blah. So there's a picture of J and B posed, well, just standing, but posed in front of a very, 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 very valuable Jean-Michel Basquiat painting, and she's wearing the Tiffany diamond, which a lot of people didn't, see that was a good idea, because she's the first Soulja Boy moment. She's the first black woman to have worn this diamond. Lady Gaga has also worn it. Audrey Hepburn has also worn it. So there's only been a handful of people. For those that don't know much about Basquiat, he hated capitalism. And the king of capitalism, you guessed it, Jay-Z. He's a billionaire. He's got the Basquiat hair. He's got this whole, He mentions him in songs and stuff like that.
They said this nigga was cosplaying.
Yeah, he was cosplaying. I just want Jay to get an edge up. That's all I want.
That's Grimy says over at Station Head. He says all diamonds I feel are blood diamonds except for those manufactured by General Electric, which imprinted serial numbers. He also says General Electric has a diamond press. And Nels Dolo says he looks stupid.
I mean, this is the whole. You can't tell black people how to wear their hair. So if you want to do some free form, then that's on him. I understand he was trying to go for the weekend Basquiat look. I get it, but that was the only thing. That's the only thing with Jay that I don't like, that I disagree with, because if you know Basquiat outside of the painting and all that, what he really stood for, that's not him. That's this total polar opposites, Jay and Basquiat. And I think if they were to meet, Basquiat would probably tell him, bro, don't ever stand in front of another painting of mine. Matter of fact, cut your hair. You don't deserve to wear my hairstyle. Like, this is totally against everything that I stood for.
But
And
you know what?
and yes, he was on drugs heavily and was part of the 27 Club, but you can still have some type of morals. And
I was very surprised to see that him and Andy Warhol were like besties.
besties.
That was really cool. And you know what? And again, social media, you disappoint me and you educate me at the same time. And this is like a person like myself, which I argue with somebody on Facebook about this. Y'all need to stop accusing people of not being knowledgeable. You're supposed to really say something that is knowledgeable, which would invite them into a conversation to prove their knowledge. Y'all come into the comments like, I'll say something about something, and then you feel stupid because I am hitting you with sources. I don't argue with people no more. This is the source, right? When it comes to this particular situation, I felt like I said something regarding the blood diamond. So they're like, oh, dude says, and got blocked, says to me, oh, for someone that complains about blood diamonds, you don't say nothing about the diamond on your hand. You're absolutely right. The diamond on my hand is an engagement ring that my fiance gave me because he wants to spend the rest of his life with me, God willing. And I'm very surprised. I don't consider this a blood diamond, but if it was, I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't wear it. What they did, you talk about a little fucking tiny ass chip.
No, Beyonce had a rock.
You're talking about a tiny chip on my finger.
She had a boulder. I wish I had a graphic to show you guys what it.
They probably found this diamond at the bottom of a sea while fucking. I'm not, not to say I don't really like wearing jewelry, y'all. Like, I don't like diamonds and shit. My man knows that, so he got me the smallest chip possible because he knows what I like. That's Grimy says, did you speak on Diddy, aka Brother Love, and his alleged mental breakdown last week? What? We may have to come back tomorrow with that because we got to do research on that story.
Yeah, we got to do our homework.
But he really, there's been a lot of shit going on, even down to like the Fat Joe shit, the informant shit. And again, when it comes to the informant conversation, I need brothers to understand this. Y'all looking at this whole thing wrong. Being an informant in New York City has nothing to do about getting your homies locked up, right? It's about gentrification. Because if you get the niggas off the block, then you could sell it. You could sell properties. You can't have gangs hanging out in spaces, right? Because it's bad for business. Like, it's bad for residential, it's bad for office space. And I'm saying this from a real estate standpoint. So they hire these dudes like Tekashi and all these mofos to get the vermin out of the hood. So they have Tekashi type dudes walk up like Yachty. Was it Yachty that came to the hood? Whoever the fuck came to the hood. They got these celebrities coming to the hood. And y'all are sitting on the stoop shooting craps or whatever the fuck it is that y'all do, dominoes, whatever. And dude walks up to y'all, yo, $100, yo, y'all want to be in my video? And you dummies say yes. And now you in the videos with the fake guns and shit, and now the feds are making a case. Y'all are fucking stupid. You get what you deserve. But this is what the level of informant shit is that they're using hip hop to infiltrate these gangs. So someone like Fat Joe, you know, he becomes famous, he gets a gun charge. Now it's you got to work for us if you want this to go away. And then that's what they do. Now you shooting videos in the hood and gathering evidence for these people, because you know the feds don't jump unless it's an airtight case. And who's building the case? The new Mexican cholo dude named Takashi, who is a blood, who was a Crip first, but is now a blood.
That was the same with Lil Wayne. He started off as a Crip, and then all of a sudden he was a blood.
That's Grimy says, I will definitely snitch on my block boys. Too bad I live in a quiet neighborhood of white boys. Man, you need to call on them motherfuckers too.
Speaking of Diddy, there's a video circulating of Diddy and Sean
There's a
together. Yeah.
Diddy is going to have a nervous breakdown, like a real one, because he has done such bad shit to people. Like, y'all don't understand how energy works. You could get away from doing bad things to people for years, but eventually there's a ripple effect that happens in the karma department where you think that it don't affect you. You think karma don't give a fuck
At all.
Karma will fuck with your kids. They will fuck with your grandmother. They will fuck with your mom. They will fuck with people that you care about because they know it's directly going to affect you, which is called the transference of energy. So when you want to talk about celebrities that are doing the to stay famous, be like, you know what? I hate my baby mom. That bitch. Yeah, take her. I want my fame and fortune. Take that bitch. They be like, oh, okay. And then they go after your kid. And now your kid is gone. And then the mother is just so grief stricken. Oh my God, I'm hanging it up. 2 for 1.
She's gone. Mm-hmm.
2 for 1 special. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I mean, for those that know the story about this whole Diddy and Sean thing, Sean sat in that jail for 10 years. And Diddy was like, man, I thought we won't stop. He's in there dancing and spinning in videos. And this man said, fuck it. He went back to his native, where'd he go? Israel. He's now a high statesman running, in Israel, helping out his people, doing good work.
Reminds me of Belly. Remember Belly? Remember that movie?
I remember, yeah.
Remember when DMX became like a pastor or some shit? A minister?
I know he went to kill a minister.
But I think he had to become he had to become something in order to get close to him like that. That's when he had them fly ass glasses. Remember them glasses that he was wearing, DMX?
Those were pretty
Them
dope,
shit
though.
was fire. I miss back in the day. I really do. Das Grammy says Shine is from Belize. He's the leader of the opposition over there.
Oh,
He gonna come
I
out.
thought he went to Israel. Oh, shit.
Y'all look, y'all
I
really
need to
think
I need to
that
get my facts right.
you think that these artists that Diddy fucked over, you think that they're just gonna leave it alone? His time is coming, y'all. Diddy's time is coming, and it's gonna start with Biggie, because a lot of things have been coming to closure lately, like Aaliyah. People are finding out that Aaliyah was going through some shit, right? The uncle, I'm surprised with him. He need to shut the fuck up because he's making himself look real suspect. Aaliyah's uncle. He's explaining to the public, I didn't release the music because you know that streaming platforms don't. So why are you releasing it now? Because I can guarantee he probably sold her catalog to fucking Hypnosis songs or something.
And why you just thought about that?
I think he sold her catalog. And that's why I say it's strange that the family wants to move her body all of a sudden now. And then this R. Kelly shit is coming out. And then now when you really think about it, you look at Aaliyah's pictures, you're like, she never looked happy.
What's the website?
For
To see who sold what?
Oh, Hypnosis Songs Fund.
Yeah. This website is not intended to offer or promote the offer, sale, or shares of Hypnosis Songs Fund Limited, the company, in the United States or to any U.S. persons blah blah blah. And when you scroll down to the bottom, it says to enter hypnosissongs.com, please confirm you're not accessing this website from the United States, Australia, Canada, Japan, or South Africa, or any jurisdiction in which could offer a solicitation would be unlawful.
He sold that shit.
He sold that
They
shit.
have bought Hypnotic Songs has bought every single catalog that you can think of, and you know, I personally think, you know, when he was saying that, oh, you know, we could have let the music go on streaming platforms, but then all the creators that were part of the project, they would have never made any money because there's no money in streaming. And I'm like, that's what makes me not want to be famous, because number one, you don't have a plan. You don't really expect to die soon, which I think most artists should really consider the possibility that you may get taken out this bitch soon. You need to have something set up for that. That's why you got, you know, dude that tatted his arm about what he will and what not will not allow. We don't ever, as artists, even though we're not famous, what is going to happen with your music after you dead?
So this is what I found out just now, right? This was back in 2019.
Uh-oh.
Hypnosis acquires Timbaland's catalog, which means
That means that Timbaland is a sellout. I'm sorry. He's making all this money. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, my spirit, just like I said in the beginning of the show, my spirit tells me do not watch nothing Kanye, Donda, nothing. My spirit also tells me the same thing for Versus. I have not seen one Versus. And people are like, damn, you a hater that much? No, my spirit just says, don't participate in this. This is a stream grab. This is the final arena of kind of like, if you guys ever been to horse races or been around horses, you know, it's that last rodeo for this horse to just prove that he has that extra inkling in him. And if he doesn't win this race, we're going to have to put him the fuck down.
and off to the glue factory he goes.
Right. So that's what Versus feels like to me. You take two washed up people, I hate to say it, two has-beens. It's better to be a has-been than it never was. And the industry says, yo, pandemic time, yo. So here's the deal, DMX. We're gonna put you in this shit called Versus, and this should recoup at least a fraction of what you owe us. But then who steps into the ring? Jay-Z. Listen, brother, I don't want you to feel like you got to be stressing because you got the new album dropping, you know, so I'm going to just buy your whole shit. So Jay-Z buys DMX's entire catalog. DMX is on interviews, and I'm like, y'all really need to sit and watch that whole transition until X died, because even those interviews look very cheap. They got X in a fucking trench coat looking like he's in some sort of photo studio in Walgreens.
Oh no, not Walgreens.
Look at that photo shoot. Mad people was like, oh, this shit look hot. Me, I was like, why is the lighting like this? It's DMX. It's DMX. Why is DMX looking like he modeling watches? It wasn't him. They just rushed the whole thing. And then on top of that, the greatest disappointment was after he passed away, and you listen to that EP that sounds like a fucking mixtape.
It was not. It wasn't given what it was supposed to give.
But a lot of songs recently now, I don't know if you guys are listening to the quality. I dare somebody to tell me my mix is off. I've listened to a lot of tracks that have been dropped from Trippie Redd all the way down to Kanye. Well, I didn't listen to his shit, but in general, that around that. And it's just the mixes don't sound right. It sounds off. It's like, I was listening to a song by Trippie Redd, and I'm like, why are the vocals like this? Like, why did they EQ it like this? Like, why?
It's too much high. Like the highs are just
because they're, you know what, they're trying to gear towards the spatial audio shit, and it's fucking up the audio. It's not being transcribed properly, because remember, people like Beyonce, people like Trippie Redd, people like Jay-Z, people like Kanye, they don't release music the same way that we do. We just send our shit to DistroKid or wherever the fuck, and they process it. This is why it takes time. They have to take your record and they have to make it EQ'd for Spotify. And then they have to make it EQ'd for Apple,
for Tidal.
and then Tidal. So that's why all of these places, you know, they sound different. But someone like Jay-Z and Beyonce and them, their engineers are mixing it down for that. So when it gets to the streaming companies, they don't have to touch it. It's already been fine-tuned. So when you're listening to the shit that's out now, I'm like, how does underground music sound more warm than this empty digital sound that's coming from the mainstream?
Because I was listening to one song, it just popped up on a random shuffle, and I listened to a song from, I'm gonna say, early 2000s, and then I listened to a song from like today or last year. You can hear the difference,
Yep.
and it's not always a good thing. You can hear the difference. This new stuff is like heavily processed, real digitally processed,
Because they don't use,
analog, and
there's no analog. Like my dad's studio has all analog equipment. Like he has it available. So if an artist comes, he got the budget for people that are SoundCloud rappers. And then he has the budget for people that are like Sony. So when you're talking about a mix, because my dad, and a lot of engineers, y'all are promoting a mix, and that's the problem. No one's going to tell you this. Y'all promote the mix. It's not even done yet. I've seen producers on Twitter write like, yo, this bitch gonna fucking sit there and put up in her stories my mix. And under other engineers that she was cool with, hit her up like, yo, if you paying this nigga, you need to get your money back because he's trash, blah, blah, blah. But this is how y'all look stupid, because you guys are consistently jumping the gun. If you guys don't see how Kanye released his stuff, when do you see Drake sitting there on Instagram Live talking about sneak peek? Like, you don't see that. You don't.
that was so ew. Don't
He
ever
would
do that again.
He
Don't
would do that. I see Drake. Yo. Real talk.
Certified lover boy here.
Sneak peek.
If you don't cut that shit the fuck out, sir.
You ain't gonna see Drake doing no boomerangs, showing like mixes and shit. You're not gonna see that.
Or my favorite, when they take the phone and they bounce it all in the camera and zooming it in. That's dumb shit. Producer, stop doing that.
Three things is this. I learned this in the music business and just any business at all, right? If you have to prove to people that you're working, you're not working.
You're just
Because
bullshitting.
you're too busy to show people that you're working. If you have to prove to people that you're making money by showing your fucking transactions online, talking about, yo, what did one kid write? He writes, transactions stay flawless for $20 Cash App, nigga. Really? Ooh. For a $20 Cash App, nigga. Like, honestly.
So I made a sale 99 cent. I'm going up 99 cent. It's up and it's stuck 99 cent.
What else did they say on Twitter? Somebody, this is the other thing too, right? Producers. Yeah, and artists too. Y'all have to stop fucking counting your chickens before they hatch. And then, like, it's like, it makes me so annoyed because I talk to celebrities all the time. But I don't, but do you know why celebrities talk to me? Because they're like, I know I can send Minx a DM and she ain't gonna screenshot it talking about, you see big things coming.
Yeah, that's cornball.
Yeah, like only time I actually did that was this week, was because one of my favorite rappers, who is Ice-T, he has
I have never ever no shade to the legend, but I have never ever heard anybody say that. Well, Ice-T was one of their favorite rappers.
I liked his whole, fuck the police stance. That was the thing I liked back in the day. But he likes I'll write some shit. He's not even following me. And he likes my stuff. So that means that I must be popping up in one of those like topics, because I must be in the hip hop topic because he keeps liking my shit. So I took a screenshot and said, yo, this is so cool. But y'all do it like, yo, see, I told y'all big things are coming, always trusting the Most High. And like, all he did was like the fucking post. That doesn't mean that y'all want to make an album and shit.
I like this one. Big shit coming, me and the old boy. We dropping soon. No, you're not. No, you're not.
You bought a verse.
You thought. Yeah. So I'm working on this song, right? And I'm gonna be working with a legend. Y'all guess what the legend is?
The
No,
game.
nigga, we not doing this. No.
DJ Explosive says, "You want proof? Buy a ticket. Come watch the show." Thank
Right.
you. Thank
That
you.
goddamn part.
Listen, clout. This is what I'll say. Clout, if it's distributed properly, it can make you. But clout is expensive. And I've
can
told
be.
I've told artists this shit. Like, artists come and sit down with me. I'll be having these meetings with them because I'm like, look, yeah, you gotta fake, but you gotta fake the front end. Period. Period. But y'all buy only the front end shit. Y'all don't invest in the back end shit. Y'all don't pay for. That's why I keep asking these fucking hey dear marketing companies. I love to promote you to my channel on Instagram. I have 1.5 million. I say that's great. No comments. Yes, because we get spammed a lot. Okay, cool. How do you have 1.3 million followers and only 1,000 likes, though? Listen, don't question what you don't know. I know I would never spend a fucking dime with you, though.
Right.
But if you work with my company, right, and I like to fuck with them because we always research our competitors. Let's just wake up and smell the coffee. This is what it is. But if an artist comes to me and they got, which has happened, they have $1,500 for promotion, right? You're getting your $1,500 worth because it's more than just buying streams for people. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the streams. Yeah, you want 10,000 streams? Cool, boom. Add that shit to the, okay, joint. Okay, perfect. Now what? Yo, just keep doing that shit every month. That's not what this is, sir. We are going to actually have to construct a actual marketing campaign before we slap on fake streams because we have to know exactly who the fuck is really fucking with you in the first place. So you have a total zero balance as to who is really engaging with your post. Buying 10,000 streams, 10,000 followers, 10,000 likes, it won't do shit but fuck up your algorithm and your engagement. So when you have these people that DM you and they tell you that they want to offer you promotion, I would just want you to ask them one question. If you really want to, you just say to them, how do you market it? That's it. How do you market it, or how do you do your marketing? And if they tell you anything about, oh, we have a large network, that's not marketing. That's not marketing. And stop paying for that. You want to buy streams and shit, I tell you where to buy them from legitimate, and you spend maybe a fraction of that. But don't invest into anybody that says that they're a marketing company if they don't ask to actually have the analytics to review your socials. Period.
Well, all right.
I'm here all day. I have a Patreon. And I teach this. Okay. We're actually doing a class next week about playlists.
Listen to her doing classes. Look at her.
They about to cut off a bitch's unemployment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're about to cut off a lot of people's unemployment.
Uncle Sam.
You know what about that, though? Like, I was sitting there watching the news the other day, and like, this guy, he had lost his job. He had suffered some injuries from his previous job where he worked at a warehouse, and he had suffered some type of ankle injury. So they let him go. He had been on unemployment, he and his wife. His wife is about to have a baby, and this, that, and the blah, blah, bleep. She works from home, but it's really not covering what needs to be covered. He's like, I'm really worried because I don't know what's going to happen to the baby. I don't know what's going to happen to this. Do. And it's not like there's not a job shortage. There is not a job shortage. There is a worker who is not going to work for bare minimum to try to keep up, catch up. Like, there's jobs. You just have to go look. Okay, but who's going to pay me my previous job salary?
That part.
Like, when I got laid off from my state job, I was making about $14 an hour, which is kind of high here in Virginia. But when
they're blessing y'all down there, they blessing y'all.
Well, I mean, you know, it's when I first started there, I was making $8.67. This was back in 2005. That was the going rate there as a personal care aide. When I finally left there, you would think I would have made a lot more, you know, what they call raisins and whatnot, but I got maybe 2 out of a 14-year span. And And I had to sit down for 7 months. I got a severance. I had to do the whole unemployment thing, which only lasted for about 2 weeks before I found another job. While I'm grateful to have said job, I took a $5 hit
Yeah, and people don't get that.
to
They don't-
basically start at the bottom again to try to work my way back to a livable financial situation. Now, I'm not saying that, oh my gosh, I'm about to lose my house, I'm poor. The bills are paid, the rent's paid, the food's in the fridge. That's cool. But I have other expenses too.
that part.
And making,
And I personally, I was like, I was not taking out nobody's fucking PPP loan.
yeah, no. I was not that damn desperate for no PPP to go to jail because I ain't fit for it. I ain't going.
They're going to have to be fucking specializing in making moonshine in a toilet.
Ew. Blech. Yo, speaking of moonshine in the toilet, I was sitting there watching Lockup Raw, and there was these group of women in a correctional facility. I think it was in Florida somewhere, where they taught these new girls how to make hair gel with packs of grape jelly and water. And then, ladies, we have our needs, and I'm not saying the monthlies. They provide those. If you like shoving cardboard box up your box, but anyway.
Ouch.
Right? If you yikes.
Damn, you got to be real desperate for that.
Yeah. But ladies like men, they have urges, they have needs. So this lady was like, come here, let me show you how we make these dildos in jail. I'm like, excuse me, you do what? Okay, so first of all, you take like a bunch of soap and you melt it down and you shove it inside like this glove, and then you do this, and then you do that, and then you do this, and then you do that, and you let it harden, and then you, ma'am, what?
What in the DIY is that?
Right.
Only thing that's missing is like the little techno music.
And she showed a finished product of. I said, yo, this is some MacGyver ass shit right here. I ain't doing that. Nah.
Patrice says, shake my head.
Shake mine too, because she was like, girl, we got needs. You can make them as big as you want. No, ma'am, we're not. You won't have my.
Don't do the crime. First of all, I wouldn't even be able to get off in that type of situation. Because
when you have 25 other bitches, everybody breathing, huffing and puffing at the same time.
In symmetry. Ladies, ready? Together.
And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale.
You exhale too hard.
You inhale too hard. You're not having a baby. Shit.
Fucking wind up orange is the new black, all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I've always been afraid of. I don't want to go to prison because I know I'd be somebody's bitch.
Oh, Big Bertha ass. Hey, Minx. You gonna eat that pudding right there? Oh, no. Here you go.
Well, of course you could take my pudding. Anything else? Anything else you want?
I want to take your other pudding, too.
Oh, no. I'll be an informant.
She did it.
I'll do it. I said, I promise.
And then you got the ones that's got to jump all the new folks. Mm-hmm. So now what, bitch? You finna get cut up in this shower room. So now what? If I ever get sent to jail, listen. I'm gonna Andy Dufresne my ass up out of there somehow. When he had to fight with the sisters, listen. They raped him, yes. Numerous times, yes.
I'll become friends with benefits with the warden just so I can get some extra cheesecake. And imagine the warden is a woman after that. Oh, wow. Now I gotta use superpowers. But
they said once Minx went into the warden's office, she never came out again.
I came back with some moon pies. But
Yikes.
I definitely want to say I love how it seems like we on caffeine The stream never dropped. Not one time. You sons of bitches. But that's all good because you know what? I don't mind being on both because here's the thing. We get cut off of caffeine. I got station head, so it don't matter. But anyway, that is the show, y'all.
Yeah, that is the show. The show is the show. For those who are on Station Head, we thank y'all for tuning in with us.
Now that I think about it, it might have been Mixler.
Oh, now you come up with that epiphany? After cussing their ass out with legal jargon, and I'm prepared to take the press, and I'm prepared for legal, but now I hope you got your lawyers, bitch, because
We did not go on Mixler at all. We've only been on Station Head, and the stream has not dropped once. So I don't know, maybe if it was an interruption or drop because of that. But anyway.
I wish my camera could automatically zoom in. Some bullshit. Anyway, y'all, that's the show.
Oh, actually, yeah, and we finally have music too. So I got a submission that came in. I'm gonna play it anyway, and yeah, that will be the close of the show after we do our closing goodbyes.
All right, y'all. So before we breeze up out of here, we want to give everybody our second. Here we go. Bam. Our second wonderful, no, this is probably the third. Kanye gave y'all one too. This is y'all second here, nigga. Damn. Award because you didn't ask for it. You did not ask for it. It's still going too. You did not ask for it, but we're giving it to you anyway because we fuck with y'all and we like y'all, just like Big Bertha likes Minx's pudding. Mm-hmm. Head on over to minxradio.com for past and current episodes of the Minx Show podcast. Also hit that merch tab, get you some Minx Mafia merch, get you some RTIM merch. Yeah, of course, we're working on some shit, but who knows when we'll be able to put that out. Just keep your eyes and ears open for when we do decide to resolve. Artists, if you're not on Station Head and you would like to send us music, we do appreciate it. Submissions at minxradio.com. Any format will work. We also air music videos if that's your thing, if that's your kink. Let us know. Submissions at minxradio.com. Station Head, just drop us your Spotify, your tracks on Spotify only. I don't have Apple Music. Minx, do you have Apple Music?
I'm on Spotify.
Okay, Spotify songs on Station Head. We have some hotlines for anybody who's going through a little something. You got your suicide hotline, bullying, self-harm, sexual assault, teen lifeline, grief support, depression, drugs, alcohol, eating disorders, mental health, and abuse. There's also a rape line that I still had not put on here. Go me. And, just for sometimes people can just go to people because people like to exploit people and people like to gaslight people. So these are professionals on the other end of this line to help you get through whatever it is, and if they can't, I'm sure they've got some type of resources. So yeah, there's a list of those. I'm sorry, Station Head, y'all can't see that. Again, follow us on our social medias because Minx can't stop changing her name and I can't keep changing this damn graphic.
I sent you the graphic. I sent it to you.
You sent it? You sent it?
Remember, I messaged you. Said, "Oh, no, you did not use the Super Mario."
Oh yeah, you did. I got it. That's on me. That's on me then. Okay.
I have to update it again though. I'm not sure, but I'll update it.
Yeah, that's on me. But yeah, you follow Minx. However, you can follow her. Just Google her, please. Just Google her. I'm sure.
Minx Couture. Minx Couture.
Minx Couture. Minx Cooter. Minx whatever the hell. Just follow her, okay? Just Google her.
Thank you for the tip, Nels. Oh my God, we got a microphone tip! Yay!
Hey, hold on a second. I was about to hit the wrong damn button. I was about to give you the
surprise, motherfucker.
Dokes. That man was a dick. I hated him, but I love his character.
I'm sorry not to cut you. Starting September the 1st, Rise and Grind with Minx exclusively on Station Head. If you want to wake up in the morning and get your morning mantras going with some dope ass music on your way to work, definitely you're going to be tuned in with me early in the morning. and you just got to get me your music before then. I prefer to pick it, but if y'all want to send it, cool. And we're gonna have some fun. Get our day started the proper way. Again, rise and grind with Minx. We don't say good morning because morning is sadness.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question about that, but I'm gonna have to ask that another time. Again, if you would like to subscribe to our YouTube, we are the RTIM Show channel. We do not have a personalized link because we are demonetized because of all the strikes that we've gotten. But if you would like to become a subscriber, please do. We would love to have you. We're also live, and we do stream on Facebook at RTIM Show. We are also on my personal Twitter, again, at 7_5_9BeatsVA. And yeah, numbers and underscores, huh? Judge me, Judge Rue. Anyway, so we getting ready to be out this bitch. We are here tomorrow night at 7:15 at 20 whatever Eastern Standard Time, Color Folk Time, for more foolery, more fuckery, and all the shenanigans. Again, Station Head, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Everyone on Caffeine, we thought we were going to lose y'all, but looks like we figured out our problem after.
They're gonna say you guys are clickbaiting us. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. There is a URL event right now too. So again, I may have to stand corrected with Caffeine, but we will see.
We will see. All right, y'all. So on that note, we are out this biatch. Please call and check up on your loved ones. Wear your mask. Wear plenty of deodorant. Wash your ass first, then wear deodorant. You can't just put deodorant on funk. That never works. Help out the homeless. Please do not.
Thank you, DJ Explosive. Yo, you're so sweet.
Please do not lock your dogs or your kids in hot ass cars. Don't do that shit. Just don't fucking do it. Let's see. Happy birthday to those having a birthday. Virgo season is upon us.
And if there's anybody that's in the chat that wants to send up a record, please do, because whoever sends a track, if you guys don't stick around, then we don't play it, but I will play it towards the end. What we did today was, we're going to be breaking it up. We promise. We'll be breaking it up. We just didn't have no music for today set up for that. But I'm going to work on that tonight, y'all.
All right. And we out this biatch. Good night.
Good night.
Hold up. Attention. Don't even think about it. This